We are going to do an activity right now. I'm going to do this with you, but what you must do is follow my directions exactly. The only thing you need is paper and pencil right beside you as you watch this. Again, you have to follow my directions exactly. Don't go forward, don't go backward, and don't pause it. So here we go. I'm going to be giving you a list of words or phrases, and you're going to see these on the screen. When you see this list of words or phrases, I want you to just look at the words and count the vowels. Now, I will give you the correct amount of time during the slide before the slide goes on, but you cannot pause this video to count them. Just count while the slide is showing on your screen. Count the vowels that you see in the words. Just count until time is called. Go. And stop. Jot the number of vowels down that you counted on your piece of paper. I want you to write down every word that you remember from the previous screen. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to write down any word that you remember that you saw. Okay, pencil down and stop. Okay, here's the list again. How many did you get correct? Did you write down any of these words? I'm going to show you the same list again. I want your pencils down. You cannot write these words down when I show them to you on the screen. Instead, I just want you to look at them and memorize the list. Just look and try to memorize the list, but do not write anything down. And stop. Think back about that list, what you saw, and just write them down on your paper, whatever words that you can remember. So any words or phrases that you can remember, write them down quickly. Go. Now stop and put your pencil down. And how many, just count on your paper, how many did you remember? How many? As part of our intelligent practice formula, we already know that grit and effort is needed, plus help from others. That's our resources, like our campus resources, and we use those as we need them. Plus, the final part of the formula is good strategies. All those three together equal intelligent practice. So, what if I told you that in order to memorize this entire list, it's all one thing, one strategy that I'm going to give you, and you can memorize the list? Let me share that with you. Again, I'm going to give you the same list. I'm going to show you the very same words, but do not write the words down when I'm showing them to you. but I'm going to give you one little piece of nugget, one good strategy that's going to help you learn and memorize this list better. It is a strategy that is according to a pattern. If I shared this pattern with you, you should be able to memorize the list without any problem. Let me explain that. Here's the pattern. Here's the secret. Each one of these are in order with a number. A dollar bill is 1. Dice, that's 2. Tricycle is 3. So do you see the pattern now? I'm going to let you look at the list again, knowing this one little bit of information now that I have shared with you. This is your strategy. Each word is with a number. Okay? So again, look at this list. Now see if you can memorize it. Do not write the words down. Just look and memorize. Okay, I want you to stop. Now that you know the secret, the pattern, I want you can either write as many words or phrases as you can remember, or you can just go through them in your mind. Did you get them all? Could you remember them all? Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Here are the words again, just to check. 1 through 15. How many this time were you able to get correct? Was it easier? Were you able to get all of them or most of them? Now think back at the beginning when I asked you to write down as many words as you could remember, and compare that to how you just did. Were you smarter? Well, you were a little bit, because I just told you, hey, there's a pattern to this, there's a strategy. And then once you had that, it was more clear, you knew what to do, and you were able to use that strategy to be a lot more successful. Well, this was just a fun little activity to help us see that in our intelligent practice formula, yes, we don't necessarily have to work so much harder. It's just when we have good strategies in place, we're going to do so much better in college, in our career, in life, and it's just going to help us to be successful overall.